All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our end of day post wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com, home of the world famous post wave price trigger reports. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Now it's time to get into these markets. What up with my man Russell from Nova Scotia? Good looking out. Smash that like button. All right, so the first chart we have here is the Bitcoin futures. You'll notice that for the last, well, I guess a couple of months, really, the market has been consolidated. Not a lot happening, not a lot of conviction. However, we have a bullish trend momentum reading. So, what does that mean? The market is in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode. All right, so that's what's happening. Dips are being bought, supports are being defended for now, and we will follow along. Right now, the initial upside target will be the bottom of the Kumo cloud back to 28,500. When and if this market can get off the ground, of course. All right, next up we have XRP Ripple, bullish trend momentum reading as well. And getting back up here to that 65 cent handle, when and if the market can get going. But we're in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode right now until something changes. Next up, you got wheat. Wheat has a bullish trend momentum reading. Finally, the market is starting to get a little bit of lift off here. Bottom of the Kumo cloud back to 665 is the initial upside target on this move. Next up, we have soybean futures. Still has a bearish trend momentum reading, and we still have this negative bot check, even though the market is moving in the opposite direction and technically has already gotten up to the top of the Kumo cloud resistance. So you came down here, then you got a technical bounce going, and the market's just kind of like hanging out up here, getting close to that next resistance zone. So you're in a sell the rally mode. All right. You're in a locked in bear market still in the beans, and you're in the sell the rally mode. Next up, you got corn. Corn has a bullish trend momentum reading. You're in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode, and the bottom of the Kumo cloud back to $5.51 a bushel is the initial upside target on that one. All right, I see you, my man Loco, in the land down under. I see you. You want to see SVL, got you covered. Silver Mines traded on the ASX exchange in Australia. All right, we'll go ahead and pull this up right quick because your next day market is already open for equities. All right, so this one now has come off of neutralized, and you have a bullish trend momentum reading with a rally alert. All right, you should see this on the report on your dashboard when you go to postwavetrading.com. This you should see this. All right, you should see the analysis for this particular one. All right, if you don't see it, just let me know. All right, so but Kumo Cloud around 19 cents. We'll just call it 19 cents. Is the initial upside target on this move. So you're looking for about 2 cents if the market can get anything going here. All right, next up you got BBX. So let's take a look at BBX. All right. All right, BBX Minerals, another mining stock. All right. Okay, so this one is also been very bearish. And you have a neutralized market at this point because you had a crash alert, then it flipped and got to a rally alert. Now you're neutralized for this one. This was not ready to do anything yet. Excuse me, you're still in a locked in bear market. All right. Locked in and going nowhere fast. So this one's still asleep, sleeping giant. All right. So you're neutralized at this point. All right, next up is silver. Still has a bullish trend momentum reading. You're still well above the Kumo cloud. This one's just waiting to take off like a rocket ship. That is what we are looking at here. Give me just a second. Okay, I see the situation here. I gotta. All right. So bear with me. All right. Yep. So you got to 2463 today. This one's really running. It's going to get up here to that 25 and 26 level. That is the next upside targets right here for your silver. And the front month just switched over to December now. All right, Nat Gas has a bullish trend momentum reading. Market's starting to get a little lift off here from the rally alert. Again, $3 is the psychological resistance. If the market gets consecutive closes above that, Nat Gas will be back in the game. The Dow still has a bearish trend momentum reading, and we're expecting this market to fall outside of the cloud and go into free fall at this time in the Dow. You're still in the sell, the rally mode. Nothing has changed in that regard. All right. And for some odd reason, um, my computer just froze up on me. All right. All right. So sell the rally mode still in the Dow. NASDAQ 100 also still in the sell the rally mode. I'm expecting the stock indices to drop outside of the Kumo cloud and go into free fall status. Looking at the gold futures, you still have this negative bot check coming into today. You still have a bearish trend momentum reading, so you're still in the sell the rally mode. I'm expecting gold to also go into free fall status. Looking at the S&P, same thing. You got this big negative bot check here, and I'm expecting any day now for this market to drop outside of the Kumo cloud and go into free fall status as well. Also got a negative trend momentum reading in crude oil, and this one's already in a corrective status, so we're expecting lower prices to give way here as well. Next up is the euro. Bearish trend momentum reading. I'm expecting this one to continue into free fall status. The next downside target is the 106 handle. Next up is pound sterling. You got a bearish trend momentum reading. This one is getting ready to drop south of 125. Next up is the Aussie. The Aussie was neutralized. Now we have a rally alert with a bullish trend momentum reading for tonight into tomorrow's trading. It's going to try to make it back up to the 66 handle. Next up is the Russell, bearish trend momentum reading. And this one right now is technically in free fall status. I'm expecting more downside momentum to increase in the days to come, especially with this negative bot check. And you still got a bearish trend momentum reading. So this is bearish for the Russell. Copper, locked in bear market, expect lower prices. Ethereum futures, we're now neutralized for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You were under the auspices of a bearish trend momentum reading before, so I'm still expecting prices to head lower once it comes off of neutralize. All right, folks, there you have it. A lot of bearishness abounding in these markets. Remember, when there's a bearish trend momentum reading, there's absolutely nothing bullish you can do about it. You got to wait until either the trend itself changes altogether or something happens. I mean, that's all you can do. You trade in the direction of the trend momentum readings, regardless of your feelings. That's what you do. All right. You do not do anything else until the market turns. If it does not turn, then you continue to trade in the direction of the prevailing trend momentum reading, regardless of anything else. Capiche? All right. With that being said, remember the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Smash that like button, and I'm out. See you in the next one.